Hello again, everyone. Deflect here for Herb Fair Gaming. This is a video I want to bring you on the event going on in WoW right now, the Headless Horseman. This is a quick little dungeon. As you can see, I just have this paused. I ran this earlier today. It's a fun little event. It happens every Halloween, and it gives you a chance at a mount. Now, the queue times kind of suck for DPS, so if you can run this on a tank or a healer, that's better. You don't even need to be actually in tank or healing. Well, tank spec you might be, but healing spec you definitely don't need to be. I ran it as a feral druid, queued as a healer, and there was no healing I needed to do. Maybe 1 or 2 regrowths, and that was it. So if you can queue as a tank or healer, it is much better because your queue times will be about a minute. And if you can't, I'm getting somewhere between 7 and 9 minutes for DPS only specs. So it's pretty easy. You just go to your dungeon finder, select the drop-down menu, and go for the Headless Horseman. And once it queues, you can kind of see it does queue pretty quick. Oh, sorry, just trying to hide the mouse there. Pretty easy, pretty fast. The whole thing is, if you're the tank, just run to the jack-o'-lantern, click on the jack-o'-lantern, click the cogwheel, and away you go. It summons in the Headless Horseman, and this is the whole dungeon. It's nothing crazy. It's a one-boss dungeon. I said to check my sound levels there, so don't mind. Yeah, it is very fast, very quick, and it takes, 2-3 minutes till you're completely done, and that's pretty much it. You just beat down the Headless Horseman, and you can see his head will eventually fly off, hence the Headless Horseman. And you just DPS down his head until it gets down to a certain percentage, and then it will go back to his body. And this happens. He loses his head 3 times. On the 3rd time, it's over. And you'll see there's different levels of DPS. Some of the DPS is, just low level. You can be level 50 and up to do this. If you are below 50 and you want to use this as a quick leveling XP, it does grant pretty good XP. If you do about 8 of them, you'll get a level at level 49. So the XP from this event is pretty good. It is nothing, like I level up a character from 49 to 50 and then you lose the XP bonus. You cannot get the mount if you are under level 50. So you can just strictly use it as an XP boost under 50. But if you are at level 50, you will be able to get the mount. And it is, it's a pretty neat mount. It looks a lot like the Warlock mount. It just happens to fly versus the Warlock one that doesn't. The Fell Steed, I guess, would be the closest. And it's apparently got a very low drop chance. So keep that in mind. The drop chance is only about 0.3%, I hear. Now, I did finish the run. I wasn't expecting anything. I just saw a purple piece go into my inventory. I wasn't expecting to actually get it. I thought it was a piece of loot, because if you look at my inventory, it actually just looks like a piece of loot. So I was just going on, not knowing, and I hover over it, and I got the drop. The Headless Horseman mount. Super semi-rare mount. I might even put in the super rare because I hear it is only a 0.3% chance. But I was lucky enough after doing this dungeon for a couple days to actually get this dropped. I've been farming this on every tank and healer I have. And I've been farming it for a few days now. Just because I like the quick queues. I'll queue as a DPS if I'm doing other things like Korthia on some of mine. But it was definitely a shock when this dropped. So, pretty neat mount. It does fly, and I will show you what it looks like when it does fly here. But you can always get this. You can only get this mount around the Halloween time, like I said before. So get in there if you're after mounts and you like the look of the mount. Go in there, try and farm it. I was lucky enough to get it. I want to say it was day 4 for me when I was trying. So I believe it happened rather quick. I was really shocked, but I do like the mount. So Headless Horseman available at level 50. Remember, it's got to be the purple loot-filled pumpkins that drop this mount. You can't get it from another item. It will have to be the purple loot-filled pumpkins. So that is what the Headless Horseman mount looks like flying around. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.